MTN Nigeria has discussed plans to list on the Lagos Stock Exchange. The telecoms giant aims to launch its IPO this year. Africa's biggest mobile phone operator had planned to list its Nigerian unit in 2017 as part of an agreement with the government, but it delayed the IPO due to market conditions. MTN has now revived those plans and is considering hiring a PR firm to manage communications ahead of the listing. MTN has about 51.4 million subscribers in Nigeria, which accounts for about a third of its revenue. Well, let's get more details on this. Deji Batmas now joins us live from Lagos. So, Deji, finally, MTN Nigeria listing on the stock exchange. Do we know more details about this planned IPO?
Well, Penina, we do not know the full details yet because MTN has not disclosed that. But what we're gathering from the grapevine is that the listing might happen sometime in May, and that MTN might be listing around 30% of its Nigerian business, and that the bulk of it, the bulk of what it will be offering will target basically local investors. Other than that, we're not hearing anything yet. But I think pretty soon MTN will definitely come out with the details of this planned listing. Penina?
So initially, Deji, the share offer was delayed due to what the company called market conditions. Would you say the scenario has changed much right now?
Oh, of course. I mean, most people will tell you that this is the best time to actually invest in the Nigerian equities market. I'm talking about the Nigerian stock market now. I mean, the conditions are just perfect. You look at the level of growth year to date is around 16%. And you look at the economic fundamentals in the country, everything trending upwards, external reserves going up, currently at over $40 billion, I should say. Inflation is coming down. The price of oil, of course, is going up. You also look at inflation rate as well coming down. You look at there's some semblance of stability now in the foreign exchange market. There's a special market created by the central bank known as the importers and investors and exporters window. That window has been doing very well. So you have inflows now coming into all of that now supporting the wonderful performance we've seen in the stock market. At some point, the Nigerian stock market was rated as the best performing this year. It's still doing well, even though you still have the activities of profit takers sometimes affecting it. So this is basically the best time to invest, and it's no surprise at all that MTN has decided that it's going to list at this time, because this is the best time to take advantage of the market. This is the best time. The market is doing very well. Macroeconomic conditions are very good for Nigeria. The long to short term projection, well, not too bad at all, still very good. So it's just the best time for MTN.
Well, Deji, you do paint a very rosy picture, I must say. So what kind of reception is this share offer likely to get from local investors? And are we also likely to see a rush from foreign investors as well?
Well, let me just stay with the local investors. I think the kind of reception MTN is likely to get from local investors will actually be massive, because these local investors had for a very long time, Penina, been pushing authorities to get MTN to list on the local bourse here. And now that this is going to happen, there's no question at all that local investors here will want to take advantage. Another reason why they'll want to take advantage of this offer is the fact that you look at the yields on fixed income instruments, they're actually coming down now. And so it's a no-brainer that people will want to take advantage. So I expect that you would have a massive rush. As a matter of fact, some people are actually beginning to talk about the shares getting oversubscribed. It's not impossible. So a huge reception from local investors, I would say, considering the fact that for a very long time now, this is what they had all been waiting for.
But we also know, Deji, that MTN Nigeria subscriber base last year dropped by about 14%, and the quality of services as well has dropped. So with the launch of this IPO, are we likely to see a change in that?
I think there's likely to be a change. I mean, this would, of course, help MTN, of course, to raise money to expand its network across the country. There's no question at all that with the money that MTN will be making, it will definitely plow that money back into the business, expand its network, improve its operations, and of course things will definitely turn around for MTN. It's not doing badly at all. I mean, it has about 50 million subscribers, so to speak, and it has the potential for growth. And with this IPO, the planned IPO now, and the capital that will be flowing in from this, I think things would change for MTN.
All right, Deji, as always, a delight speaking to you. Thank you very much for your time. Deji Badmas Live for us there in Lagos.